Simplify 4 minus x squared or divided by 2x minus x squared, where x is not equal to 0 and x is not equal to 2. The options given to us are A. 2 minus x all divided by x, B. 2 plus x all divided by x, C. 2 divided by x, and then D. X minus 2 all divided by x. Which of these options do you think is correct? Let's solve together, after which we indicate which one is correct. So we are having 4 minus x squared all divided by 2x minus x squared. And we are being told that x is not equal to 0. X is also supposed to be not equal to 2, right? So if we can simplify this algebraic expression, the first thing we have to do is to rewrite the 4, okay? 4 is a square number. When we say square number, we mean a number which we get by multiplying a certain number by itself twice. So when you take 4 as an example, 2 can be multiplied twice to get 4, okay? So 2 becomes the square root of 4. So we can rewrite 4 as 2 squared. Let me rewrite it and see. So instead of writing 4, we can write 2 squared, okay? So in place of 4, we've written 2 squared. Now we can write our x squared, then all divided by 2x minus x squared, okay? So this is the rewritten form of this expression. Now that we've had this expression, you see that we are having two different square numbers here, right? 2 squared, we have x squared also here, and we are finding the difference. In mathematics, whenever we are having two squares and we have to find the difference of those two squares, we have a simplest formula that we use. The formula for difference of two squares says that whenever you're having square numbers, for instance, a square minus b square, you factorize it as a minus b in a bracket multiplying a plus b in a bracket, okay? So in this case, we are going to represent the a by what? 2. And then we will replace the b by what? X. Okay, good. So we are having our 2 square minus x square, or being divided by 2x minus x square. And using the difference of two squares formula, 2 square minus x square will have the factors 2 minus x multiplying 2 plus x, okay, all divided by, now we are having 2x here and then we are having x squared here. Now if you consider these two terms, you see that we have a variable or a number which can be factorized out, or which is common to these two terms. And what is that variable? That is x, okay? We have x here, we also have x here. So we can write s as a factor of these two terms, okay? So we write our x. Now we open our brackets. After writing our x as a factor of these two terms, now we've taken x. What will be left here? Let's solve. We take this 2x, we divide by x, and we get what? X divides x is 1. Multiply 2 is 2. So it will be left with what? 2 here. So we write our 2. Now we take this negative x squared, divided by x. That is the factor. That one will divide the x. It will be left with what? Negative x. So we have our negative x here. Now we close the brackets. So the factorized form of this expression is what? 2 minus x, 2 plus x. They are multiplying, okay? All divided by x, multiplying 2 minus x. Now that we have reached here, you see that we have some common terms here which can be cancelled out or which can be divided, okay? So when you divide this entire expression by this entire expression, you see that we have 2 minus x here which can divide this 2 minus x, right? So it has taken this one off, and that one has been left with what? Let's see. We have 2 plus x which is left. Okay, so we have our 2 plus x, and that one will be divided by what is left here, x. Okay, so we have the 2 plus x divided by x. So that is the simplified form of the algebraic expression 4 minus x squared all divided by 2x minus x squared. Now let's go to the question given to us and figure out which one is correct. When you look at all these options given, you see that the answer is what? B, which is 2 plus x all divided by x. If this is your first time of reaching this channel, press the subscription button, subscribe, and then press the notification bell so that you will be updated on any new videos. You can click the channel name there to go through the playlist to watch more of these tutorials on Q&A.